Chatters, what is good? Today we are ranking every single Blackpink song before deadline. Guys, I worked really hard on this video, so I do hope you guys enjoy. And if you do, please do like, comment, and subscribe. It really does help me grow and lets me know what you guys want to see more of. And with that being said, if you guys want me to go in and rank every single one of the girls' solo songs, please do let me know. But yeah, if you guys have any objections, you guys disagree, please do let me know in the comments. I would love to debate you guys on this. Obviously, in all due fun. This was a very fun video to make as well, you know, going back and listening to every single song. So like I said, I do hope you guys enjoy. But anyways, let's get on to the rankings.
Blackpink, Cardi.
Okay, and for our very first entry in this, for what I consider the worst Blackpink song, I have Bet You Wanna featuring Cardi B. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I've tried. I just don't like the feature, to be honest. Cardi B just kind of ruins the atmosphere for me. The feature just really throws the whole vibe off for me. It feels kind of disjointed, just her sound in it, and I'm a known Cardi B hater. So yeah, if it was just Blackpink, this would definitely not be dead last.
Come a little closer 'cause you look thirsty.
And then here we have one that might be hit or miss. Ice Cream featuring Selena Gomez. See, this one for me just doesn't hit. The production is like there, but like the lyrics are just so like dull and a little cringy, cliche. And I feel like it just kind of never builds into anything exciting that it should be. And it's definitely just the bottom kind of tier songs for me. Now this is where we kind of get into like where I consider these songs decent, like listenable, like I wouldn't be mad if it came on. And so starting off with number 29, It's Hard to Love. This one for me, it's ranked so low because like it's a fine song. It's just not memorable to me at all compared to, you know, they're a stronger song. And now we have Kick It. This one, like I said, it's very listenable from this point on. This one just, to me, is in the same boat as the last. It feels more like an album filler rather than like a standout moment to me.
I don't know what to do without you.
Now we have Don't Know What to Do. I like the emotional EDM sound, but like the lyrics and the instrumental just don't really mesh well for me. Like, it's decent, just not amazing. And now we have the Girls soundtrack game song. The Girls. You know, it's confident, very on brand, but it does feel like it's more promotional than anything. Like, it is meant for the game, obviously. That's just kind of the vibe it gives me, rather than like something that would fit into like a Born Pink or the album. It's just not my absolute favorite song of the bunch.
You'll never know unless you walk in my shoes.
And now we are on You Never Know. See, this is kind of the same, in that same boat for me, where it's like, it's sweet, it's emotional, it has nice moments, but it's just forgettable. It doesn't really have anything that stands out to me. And so I just tend to not listen to it. And now we are on to As If It's Your Last. See, this one, to me, this is where it starts getting like good, like beyond decent and listenable. This is where like, oh yeah, like I'm excited when this comes on. This one to me is fun and colorful. But like aside from Lisa's hook, to be honest, I don't really feel the drop. I don't feel the beat. It's not my absolute favorite.
Let's kill this love.
And now we are on to one that might be a little controversial, Kill This Love. It has, you know, a crazy energy, nice sound to it. Everything kind of works, but like just for me personally, the replay value isn't all there.
My love is on fire.
And now we are on to Playing With Fire. Other than the hook being like elite, that part pretty much just carries it for me. But like I said, this is the part where, you know, I'm in that pretty good section. Like, I'm not mad if it comes on. It's definitely good. Now we are on to See You Later. I feel like this one is very underrated. I know it's around the 21 spot. It's just an underrated chorus. I feel like this one hits harder than a lot of people could credit for, but it's, you know, they have some classics. Now we are on to Tally. I like this one. This is a statement piece. I feel like in a way that is slept on as well. Kind of like "See You Later." It's bold, unapologetic, them, confident. I respect this one a lot. It's just not the absolute most favorite.
When we pull up, you know it's a shutdown.
And now we are on "Shut Down." This one is very kind of classy. Kind of gives me like diss track kind of vibes. The instrumental is clear, confident, and all the girls go crazy on this song. Just a very confident kind of anthem like piece to me.
Forever young.
And now we're on "Forever Young." See, the beat switch saves this for me a little bit. I do like it, but I mean, just that kind of ending to it gives me festival. Like, I see it in the lights, I see the rave, I see the festival, I see the fun jumping up and down. But like as a standalone song, it's not their best. And now we're on to "Ready for Love." See, this one's cinematic. It's dramatic. It builds nicely and just feels grand. And each of the girls have really, really nice pieces on it.
How you love to hate me.
And now we are on "Love to Hate Me." I like this one a lot. It's sharp, sassy, super replayable. The production is really good, and then they all have great parts that I love.
Crazy over you.
Okay, and now we're on "Crazy Over You." See, this to me, about the 15 spot is where their songs are absolutely like getting to that like amazing point, like good, great, like beyond good, it's great. So I'm gonna go into a little more depth with them, and starting with "Crazy Over You." This one really grew on me over time. At first, it just felt kind of chaotic, but once I kind of sat with it and started appreciating how like playful, confident, and how in tune, just as I experienced the group more and more, because I'm a Blink, but like I haven't even been around a year. The delivery is sharp, teasing in a way, and the production has that like slightly unpredictable sense to it. The bounce keeps it interesting. It's not the absolute most deepest song, which I love. Those are some of my absolute favorite, but it has that personality to it that from the group. And I feel like with this song, that's all you need. I feel like it's definitely one of those stronger kind of attitudey we know who we are kind of tracks in their catalog. Boom their debut. What a crazy debut. The energy, the confidence, the "we're here and we're loud" kind of presence. It doesn't feel like, that rookie track at all. It's explosive from the jump, never slows down. And even years later, even though I wasn't there to experience, when it came out, I still see, the influence. I still see the hype. I still see, why Blackpink grew into the group they are. Starting with this song, I feel like it's not their most refined track, but I mean, the impact and the raw energy alone makes it one of their most important songs and one of their best.
Really want me.
And number 13, "Really." I mean, this one to me is such an underrated kind of chill, just bop, just bump your head the whole time. It's not one of their most dramatic. It's not one of their most, in your face or explosive. It's just vibes to me. The chorus is super catchy in a subtle way. And I feel like this one is another one of those where it just grows on you more you listen. It feels easy and replayable. It's not the most flashy. It's not the most loud. It's just like a smooth and solid track.
Just say yeah, yeah, yeah.
Number 12, we are on to "Yeah, Yeah, Yeah." I feel like this one deserves a lot more love. The retro kind of pop vibe feel it has is super refreshing in their discography. And it has this like super nostalgic yet bittersweet energy to it. It's emotional without being like their heaviest song. It's upbeat without being shallow. It just shows a softer but still kind of that confident, fierce side to them. And it's to me one of the most perfect late night kind of songs. Absolutely one of my most favorite late night songs. And now we are on to "Stay." To me, acoustic Blackpink is super special. The song is vulnerable and stripped back in ways that really lets them shine. There's no heavy drop, no aggressive production. It's just like their pure emotions, and they really put their heart into it, and you kind of see that. It just feels super sincere, even if it's simple. I think it works in its favor, the simplicity. It's one of those songs where you feel everything they're saying.
How you like that?
How You Like That, number 10. The intro builds tension perfectly. And when that drop hits, you already know what time it is. It's Blackpink. It's dramatic, it's bold, extremely replayable. The confidence in the track is crazy. Definitely feels like a statement piece within their catalog. And it's one of those songs where you just feel like they knew how big the song was gonna be.
Whistle like a missile. Bomb, bomb.
Whistle, song 9. The minimal production to me is what makes this song so strong. You know, the whistling in the back. It doesn't rely on that kind of like huge drop that we've seen. It's just like pure vibes. The hook is addictive without being like super aggressive, loud in your face. It has that kind of like effortlessly cool sound to it to me. You know, for a debut era kind of track, the style is very impressive, and it's one of their most unique songs sonically too. Just kind of on the, you know, instrumental, what they portray, this and that. Just everything is unique, and I like it a lot for that.
Your vagina savage.
Now we are on to Pretty Savage. Pure attitude, that fierceness you know from the Blackpink girls, and you love them. You know, no softness, no vulnerability, just confidence, kind of dominant from start to finish. The verses snap, the chorus hits hard, the energy never dips. All four girls play kind of their own distinctive part, but they all just mesh so well together. You know, it's crazy. If someone asked me what Blackpink sounds like at their most unapologetic, kind of fierce state, I'd play this. Love Sick Girls. You know, this is kind of emotion that Blackpink does the most absolute like right, if I could say it. It's a chorus that is huge, and it's just like an anthem, but there's actual, you know, like distinct emotion behind it. It balances kind of that heartbreak and then that fierceness that Blackpink does really well. It feels dramatic, but not over the top. To me, this is absolutely one of their most complete songs in terms of like emotion, production, like everything I want from a Blackpink song.
Type of girl that'll make you wanna dream.
And now we are on to Type of Girl. Confidence turned into a soundtrack. What more can I say? The beat is heavy, commanding, and it kind of like drifts you into it. The delivery matches it perfectly as well. It feels like expensive and bold and unapologetically them. That's probably my most said word throughout this video. But to me, it's one of those songs where the energy alone just makes you sit up straighter and you're like, ooh. You know, not their absolute most deepest song, but definitely one of their strongest in like the sense of like presence. And now we are on to one of the classics, do 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 do. I be saying it do 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 do. But yeah, I mean, this is a global breakthrough for a reason. I mean, even when I wasn't listening to Blackpink, I had heard this song before. You know, the drop is instantly recognizable, and the structure kind of builds into that tension that's leading up to the drop perfectly. You know, it's dramatic, powerful, and even cinematic. Like, even if you're not deep into K-pop, like I was just saying, you know this song. It changed. I mean, I'm not too informed on, you know, their careers at this point in time, but, you know, it feels like this just made their trajectory go up another level. And it still tells the tale of time. Still, yeah. It's timeless. And now we are on to number 4. See, this, from here on, these are where I consider the songs perfect and classics. But yeah, we are on to Pink Venom. Massive comeback energy. I know this from their, you know, their little comeback. It forms that kind of traditional instrumental elements that they have in some of their songs, but, you know, making it the intro of the album, and with that aggressive chant chorus, it's obviously bold, very calculated, and it's super confident without trying too hard. You know, it seems minimalist, it seems effortless to them. The production is layered and intentional. It's one of those tracks that demands your attention and takes it every time. Now we are on to number 3, Jump. I may be a little biased because this is the first song I experienced of them releasing since I've been like a Blink. But this one is just so fun, high energy, chaotic but controlled, and just extremely hype. Um, it's not kind of in that emotional realm. It just wants you to move. It wants you to jump. Sometimes that's exactly what a song needs to do, and the Blackpink girls, do that effortlessly. It feels lively, super replayable, and it fits any setting. Now we are on to number two, one of their most underrated songs in my opinion, Hope Not. This is easily one of their most beautiful songs. Even with me, where the song is fully in Korean, without understanding the lyrics at first, you can just see the softness, the emotion in their voice. I went back and read through the translated lyrics, and I only connect with it more then. But it's delicate, it's melodic, in a way that just feels so sincere and just vulnerable. The simplicity to it as well works so well in kind of this favor of emotion. It doesn't overpower you. It's just gently hits you right in the chest, pulls at your heartstrings.
The happiest girl in the world.
And now we are on to what I consider the best ever Blackpink song. Number one, The Happiest Girl. From intro to ending, this song to me is just perfect. I think this is one of the most perfect songs I have ever listened to in any avenue of music. Their vocals are emotional, controlled, but still so powerful. Feels so dramatic in such a cinematic way. I feel like this just belongs in a movie. There's no wasted moment in the song. It builds and releases emotion so naturally, and it gets the emotion out of you as well. This feels beyond artistry to me. It's not just a pop song. For me, this is their best full stop song. But yeah, guys, that was my ranking of every single Blackpink song before Deadline. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please do like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what you guys disagree with in the comments. I am really curious to see. Let me know where I missed. Let me know where I hit it right on the mark. Just debate me in the comments. I would love to see what you guys have to say, because given on the day, given on my vibe, given on my attitude, whatever, I could see many songs being flipped around, but at the end of the day, I had to put them into a ranking. But yeah, guys, that was ranking every single Blackpink song before Deadline. Guys, I will be releasing my Deadline video tonight as soon as I finish reacting, so please do go over there. But yeah, anyways, I will see you guys in the next one. Doses, doses, doses.